Look what number 5 is.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is such a beauty. We love the Grateful Dead. I may be a slightly larger Deadhead than my daughter, but
this one means a lot to me, too.
To be specific and clear, this is Dead and Company.
This is.
But we have a lot of affinity for the Grateful Dead.
Yes.
I got to see Jerry 6 times before he died.
I did not.
And I continue to support the boys after that in every way I could and still do, and brought this one along with me.
Yep.
But today we're going to talk about number 5. And number 5 is the May 30th and June.
Oh, nope, she's right. She's right.
2 nights.
Yeah.
It was 2 nights in Raleigh, but we only got to go to 1. And it was the July 1st.
Mm-hmm.
But tell us about what led up to the wonderful Raleigh Dead and Company
This ended up being my birthday gift or birthday celebration, I guess.
It was the celebration.
Because
it was the
my
gift
birthday,
too. She didn't pay for nothing.
Yeah, it's true. My birthday is May 26th. But
before my mom's.
It's true. But I got very, very sick. And my original plan...
This is last year, to be clear.
Yes. This was not this past year. This year was great. This was when I was turning 23. In 2023. And I was supposed to go to New York and go see Taylor Swift in New Jersey and have a great trip with my best friend and all the things. And then let me put it
this way. She is as big a Swiftie as I am a Deadhead.
Yeah.
I'm as big a Deadhead as this. I am quoted in a book about Deadheads, people.
She is.
Look it up! Skeleton Key!
But, some stuff went down, and I ended up getting... I don't even remember what it was. It was like...
It's a stupid illness.
Yeah. It basically... It has to do with my blood mutation and all kinds of stuff, but I was puking for,
4 days.
4 days straight.
Well, her body is weird. She would puke from 5 a.m. until 3 p.m. and then just stop and be like, I feel so much better.
I'm hungry.
Could I get some Chipotle? All good until 5 a.m. the next day.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
So the day before my birthday, I ended up going to the urgent care, and then...
I gotta put my arms down.
Okay, yeah. And then, the next day, on my birthday, we get on the door, 5 a.m., I'm already up, puking my guts out. It's the sheriff.
And what had happened, we left the urgent care right before they closed. They sent off all her blood to be tested, and the doctor was like, well, you're walking and talking and
laughing.
We were making jokes and cutting up, and he's like, if you weren't doing so well, I'd be more concerned by just what you've told me, and I think your blood pressure was maybe a little bit off. But
it was a little elevated,
normal, but not alarming rates.
Yeah.
And so he's like, we'll just send this off, and you guys go have a good night, get some rest, okay? Hopefully this will all be gone in the morning.
And when I got the knock on the door, basically the 5 sheriff... 5
a.m. or 6 a.m.?
I already said it. 5.
It was 5 a.m.?
5 a.m. Yeah.
No, I think it was 5:30 or 6 because we were getting the calls.
Yeah, we were getting calls at 5.
So when your daughter has been puking for 4 days straight and you've been trying to be there and be supportive because you hear her go to the bathroom and you're dragging your ass out of bed and like, okay, you can be okay. And so I was wiped out. She was so exhausted. And I did not hear my phone vibrate. I didn't hear the doorbell ring. I heard nothing until Jazz was at the door, at my bedroom door. Mom.
Yeah.
The police. I was like, I think I heard the word police, and then suddenly I was at the door, like, what? Who did what now?
And I was like, it's okay. They just said we have to go to the ER. They did a wellness check on me.
This was not like...
Then we called the doctor.
This was not like the doctor thinking, that bitch ain't taking care of her child. I'm calling the cops.
No.
That was the doctor being like, oh my God, the test results are in. I can't believe that child's not dead.
No, literally, because we called the doctor because he wanted us to, call. And he was like, "Yeah, go to the ER right now. Your blood sugar is at 31."
Yeah, it was real low. Walking Dead shit, you know what I mean?
He literally said, he was like, "I don't know how you were standing with blood sugar that low." So that was what went down on my birthday.
Well, she also, as we tried to get her to the car, she went down. Because we were like, let's get you to the car. And then she's like, and starts just sliding down as we're in front of the fridge. So I'm trying to get her a Pedia Pop. Thank God my husband, being 6'3" and much larger than either one of us, he was able to carry her to the car and drive us to the ER. And I fed her Pedia Pop, which brought her enough too that she was like, okay, I don't feel like I'm about to pass out. We were back to our jokey selves again. But, shit was real. Yeah. And this was all, happy birthday.
The nurses were really sweet. They were all like, oh my God, happy birthday.
Here's the reenactment. Okay, so what's the problem? Okay, you've been vomiting? Yeah, Okay, well, let's get you signed in. So, what's your birthday?
May 26th.
Okay. Oh no, happy birthday, baby. Okay, let's get you a blanket, honey. Get the wheelchair, Bobby. Come on. Oh my goodness, this baby's birthday is today.
She was a young white lady, right?
I don't even care. They all became concerned black grandmothers all of a sudden. Just couldn't believe it was her birth. That snotty little annoyed male nurse that was like, I can't even believe it. And then he was like, looked at her chart. Oh my God, it's your birthday? Shit.
But anyway, so that all went down.
So no Taylor Swift.
No Taylor Swift. Everything was canceled. I was able to get a decent amount of my money back, thankfully.
Amtrak rocks.
They really worked with us on that one. But Mom was like posting about it on Facebook with my permission. And because I'm not gonna say I love sympathy, but I'm also a Gemini, so I like some attention. We are filming a podcast. So one of her friends found out that that all went down, and she reached out and was like, "Hey, I have this extra ticket to go see Dead & Company in Raleigh on their final tour." This was before the Sphere was announced. And Mom was like, "Jasmine, do you want to go to this?" I was like, "Yes, of course I do." And so she was able to buy a ticket last minute, thanks to
my
Dane.
My husband and I both.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He was there too.
Yeah, because I remembered there being a kerfuffle trying to get the ticket because you couldn't find any websites that were working, and then he was like, Mr. Techno that he is. And he
had it purchased before we could even get all upset and worked up about it.
9 times out of 10.
About that. He's like, oh, I don't know how to settle in that. Let me fix it.
Yeah.
It's fixed.
9 times out of 10, if we have a problem with technology, we will complain about it, and then he fixes it. So, that, we got all, dressed up, and my camping cousin was going.
That's our profile pic on YouTube.
Yes,
it
is.
She's wearing her birthday crown.
But my camping cousin was there, and my
all
aunts
the
and uncles were there, and we had just the best. It was so much fun. Yeah.
It was a good show. Great.
I got very drunk. I deserved it.
She did. She deserved every bit of her buzz. And maybe Dane didn't go, and I was the DD.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I was drunk. That's my excuse.
Memories are somewhere in all this. It's thick in there,
Oh,
y'all.
I think you were mushing together that one and the Outlaw Music Festival.
Ooh, I'm totally doing
Yep.
that. That's exactly what I'm doing. Because Zane did go to that.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Because I remember he wanted to stay at the States for the majority of it.
Facts are realigned now. Husband did not attend, but did purchase said tickets.
He did.
Thank you, baby.
Still saved the day.
Love him. Love him. So we'll bring you around to show you number 6. I'm not viewing it right. There it is. That happy face balloon there with a Post-it on his teeth. That is a helium balloon that we used as a group marker. Like, here I am for a big show, a big group of us that went to an Allman Brothers show in, I want to say 1998 maybe. I will definitely be looking for that ticket stub to give some good stories on that one. But it was a bunch of folks that worked in bars and restaurants in downtown Chapel Hill on Franklin Street, and we all got together and loved going to shows together anyway. Allman Brothers was our jam, and so we rented a tour bus.
I didn't know this story.
Oh yeah, this was a good time. This was a whole, maybe a couple dozen people pitched in, rented a bus, and then there was a few of our friends that rode behind us in a pickup truck carrying a sofa and a barbecue grill. Tailgate! Yeah!
I did not know this story at all.
So we had Marty, the party driver. His name was Marty. That's what I remember because we called him Marty the Party. And he started out, he's like, y'all, sorry, no smoking on the bus, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, that's cool, Marty. Just get us there, man. We're cool, all this. And then it was like, well, I got... So we might have been enjoying some things along the way. Because it was like, not a school bus, but like the bus that the activity bus that you would take. Or not school activity bus, but like, if you would rent a bus to go, take your whole group. Church group bus or something like that. But we were not churchly. So we were...
But you were going to church. Hey,
woo! Yes, we did! Take us home, baby. It was so good. And we also had a keg. We had a keg, a grill, and a sofa. And 24 to 30 people just having a good damn time. And we all got a big picture in front of the bus. Shitty cameras back then, y'all. No iPhones, no Androids. This was probably a CVS disposable camera. I am so sad, but that's the truth of the matter. It wasn't even quality shit. But that was our party balloon, and at one point it might have been tied to a dread, just so that that could just.
Oh my gosh, that's what I said I needed to do to you at festivals.
Find me at the show. Woo! It was such a good time. So comment below if you happen to recall seeing any of that wild group, or if you were a part of that wild group. I've got great photos. They're great to me because I know what they would look like if there was quality lighting in the damn pictures.
It's probably just like blurs. And...
It's like, it's so dim, and like, you get all that sunlight glare. So like, if I didn't know that was me in that little dress with the balloon, or like half the people, I'm like, I don't know who that is, because it's just tiny little heads and a big bust. So, but great fucking show. So much fun.
Allman Brothers is a great show.
It was such a good time. You got you some. She was.
I've gotten 2.
You were 3 when you went to your first Allman Brothers show.
I don't think that counts, but she does.
I definitely count that. If you were there, it counts.
I was
Dave Matthews Band. You've seen them, you've heard them. You were too young to see them. You couldn't really see past this.
Well, I've seen them. Haven't I seen them now?
I don't think so.
Not Locken or Peach?
I'll have to look back at some old schedules to see if they ever played any of the.
But I know for a
festivals that we
fact
went
that I've
to.
seen the Allman Brothers.
Yeah, Allman Brothers
I saw
twice. No, you said that.
Yep.
So thrice.
What?
Okay. Because when you were 3, when we all took you and you were on the blanket.
Yep.
At the Walnut Creek Amphitheater, and then Lock-In
2014.
2014. Excuse me, and then Peach.
They played at Peach?
Peach was their festival. So Allman Brothers had a very popular album called Eat a Peach.
Right. That's why they had that lighter that was an Allman Brothers with a peach on it.
So Peach Festival is named Peach.
Because of them? Oh my god.
Yeah, that was his festival.
Allman Brothers.
Or their festival.
Peach is my favorite festival.
The love continues even though Greg Allman is no longer with us. But it is one of those interesting things too, because like we love Tedeschi trucks, major fans, and I remember seeing him on the stage with the Allman Brothers at like 14 years old.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
He was 14. She wasn't.
He was. I was an old lady of like 22.
Hey, what am I? Does that mean that you're dust?
Adulting. Dust.
I'm old, you're dust.
Yeah, sometimes I'm a little ashy. It's true.
That's
it's true.
We did that fit check.
Trueness, the trueness of it. Good times, and we love some almonds.
I think we're probably at our cap.
What will our next ones be?
In the next episode, we talk about
Mayfest. So that is going to be a fun one. I will take this poster. Maybe. So Mayfest, poster done by Matt Parker. Whoop whoop. And Mayfest Festival was put together by Nathan and Ethan Marshall in accordance with their friend Brian Walker, or On His Land, which I guess would still be in accordance with.
This episode.
No, I'm not. I'm building up. Because this is going to be a significant conversation that we'll have about this. This is more local than the Shikori ever got. But it's one of those things that I mentioned to a coworker like a year ago, and it was somebody who's like 20 years younger than me, and she's like, you know about Mayfest? And I was just like, you know about Mayfest? I thought it was something done and gone, but we'll see. Comment below and give us something to talk about there if you are familiar with that fun and fabulous
And then
time.
number 8, we've got
Janice! Oh my goodness. Ooh, show the back of that too. It's such a beauty. Are you familiar with this lady right here? Well, we will be talking loads about Janis Joplin, but
she's a huge fan.
I might be a huge fan.
They're
because,
birthday twins.
I don't know. Same middle name, same birth date, same birth state. Am I Janis Joplin? You tell me. But this specifically is a night with Janis Joplin. And it is getting us full circle back to talking about musicals. This is a musical based on the life of Janis Joplin. And it was like stamp of approval from her sister Laura, who worked with the music company that created this. And it just peeks into the life of. And I don't know if this was the first one, but I feel like they just started doing this all of a sudden. So now there's a Michael Jackson musical, there's a Beatles musical, there's absolutely. But it's like all kinds. And there's Tina the musical, which we should probably get out there and go see. Thanks so much for joining us at Fisher Family Bands.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Until then, stay in the groove.